Hey guys, welcome to this tutorial. Today I'll show you how to build a progressive style house synth. It's basically going to be a couple of doors with multi-oscillators, as you probably guessed. And please also excuse this single rack style. This was still reason 5, 4 something, I believe. I think it was reason 4 when I made this track, so... or at least started working on this track, because obviously it's not finished at all. But yeah, take a listen to the example. Alright, you can probably tell the track is a bit older. It lacks the tight production quality that I kind of gained over the last 1 year or 2 years. But anyway, the synth. Alright, let me just find this. Alright, it's combinator 3. Cool. In this combinator, I have 3 Thors, and all of these 3 Thors are ran into a mixer. Let's just solo the first one. Sorry, let me just solo the instrument here. Alright. You can probably see what I did there. It's just like this massive patch that I showed you a couple of episodes ago. It's all 3 Thors with multi-oscillators. Full decay and sustain. Well, the decay is full and the sustain isn't, but that doesn't really matter, doesn't make a difference. They all have full filters, as you can see, and they all have sawtooth multi-oscillators that are a bit detuned. They're detuned against each other, and also they're spread apart by octaves. So this one's octave 4, the other one's 5, 5, and then they're detuned and stuff. So basically what we're trying to do is get a very sick, yeah, I'm German. It's a very sick sound cloud. We're getting a very thick cloud of just sounds that will cover the entire frequency spectrum. Then also what I did is I panned the third and the second Thor to the far left and to the far right, just to get a broad frequency spectrum. So you can probably hear, I mean, the reverb really does help. Let me just alright, these are all effects. Let me bypass the reverb. You can hear it's mono, and then as I activate the other two, it comes from the panning. Yeah, I get a nice stereo spread. And let me just activate the reverb again. Okay, what did I do? Well, I added a Scream 4 with some tube distortion. Just brightens it up a bit. Also, I boosted the lows and the highs a bit. And then for some reason I have the filter Thor patch here. Oh yeah, alright, because I did some high-pass filtering, but that's not really important. That's not needed for this patch. I used one of the... effects combinator combis that are in the recent Factory Sound Bank called Wide and Bright, which again boosts the lows and the highs and adds a bit of compression. An equalizer, which I didn't use really, and some reverb. And this already sounds relatively good, maybe a bit too much reverb even, but I wanted it to have more presence and be a bit more gritty, so that's why I just copied these notes over to an NNXT and loaded up the filter melange patch, and that's some sort of baroque harpsichord something, and you really wouldn't expect that kind of thing in a house track, but if you lay them together, you can't really hear the the old instruments through there, but they just added some nice like punch and grittiness. So that's really good. Also, what you probably want to do is sidechain this, but I probably don't have to mention that. Notes. Well, I used this classic, I think back in the day when Highlight was still around, he called it a 3-stepper. And that's pretty much what I did here, just this rhythm. And then I put the chords in the lower register and put some, I don't know, some sort of melody up there. Alright, nothing too special. And those are typical house chords as well, so I'm not trying to create anything special here. Here's another group that I kind of made when I was still building this track, but I didn't like it as much. Bit of maybe a Swedish House Mafia style there. Let's just see how that sounds. I've got some other chords going on here. Not too bad either. Yeah, that's pretty much the patch. Alright.